Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm Gary, and this is not David. So, I want to do another reading. Dave was kind of busy at work today, so I told him that I would take care of it. So I just it's Thursday. It's 9/11 at almost 7 o'clock p.m. I just got done doing a reading, trying to get a little more insight into the person who shot Charlie Kirk and whether we're going to find out who this person is and what motivated them or what group might be supporting this person. So hopefully you saw that and it was something that you found entertaining and interesting. The other thing that happened today of note is our favorite president, Donald J. Trump. Thank you for your attention. He attended a 9/11 ceremony in New York, I believe. And there were some photos that came out from that. And the whole right side of his face is drooping. And to me, I've known a couple people that had Bell's palsy, and that sure looks like Bell's palsy to me. It's where it's like a viral infection, and you lose basically muscle control over half your face, and half your face droops. It's a temporary thing. It usually goes away after a few days. But if you have a stroke, you also can have that. It's very concerning, right? So there were some pictures that were released, and you definitely can see that the right side of his face is very droopy, and the left side looks more normal. So, and of course, the White House would never disclose anything other than our favorite president is in phenomenal health and will live to be 220 years old if he just gave up cheeseburgers from McDonald's. But for entertainment purposes only, let's see what's going on with old Donald's health there. Okay, so we saw that his face was droopy. And we saw it from several angles, and I'm sure there's a lot of speculation going on about that. I have not gone out, and I'm sure Midas Touch probably has some stuff on it because they would jump all over this. So let's take a look. Did Trump is he suffering from Bell's palsy, some viral infection, or something worse? Okay, there's the King of Cups. Huh. Okay, Libby, we know who the King of Cups is. Okay, so King of Cups. This is about mastering your emotions here. Um, Perhaps this is Donald Trump's doctors or something that just keep calm. This is only a temporary thing. And then you got the Six of Cups. Um, in some case, don't worry about his physical health. His mind is going back to being a toddler. It's almost like spirit saying, yeah, don't worry about this. There's bigger concerns out there for you on this one. Okay, energy underneath it. Knight of Swords. Something progressing fast, quickly, and recklessly. So once again, this could be a viral thing. That was, or it could be something that was passed down to him. But it's wreaking havoc. Could be a side effect of medicines that he's taken, I suppose. In the past, you got the Ten of Wands. Just the health burdens that this man is facing. He's 79 years old, and hey, make it to 79 is tough enough. He's got a lot of stress, a lot of things that are attacking him. But his court cases. Allegedly, he's president of the United States, and he's got all of those challenges to face. I don't know how much he's actually working at that, but there's a lot going on. He's got a lot of actions, a lot of irons in the fire, if you will. Current energy is the Two of Swords. It's time to make a choice. This could be his doctors are telling him you need to relax, and what you've got is it's genetic. It's going to be passed down. It's progressing forward quickly. It's going to be a burden to you. You've got a choice. the overarching energy is the Five of Wands. It's causing chaos. Okay, so it's, to me, what the reading I'm getting here is, don't worry about his droopy face. There's bigger concerns here. It's more the mental concerns you need to watch out for. The lesson to be learned is the Seven of Swords. It's taking things away. His mental faculties are going away. He's losing them every day. And Four of Swords, he needs to take a rest. He needs a vacation. That's why we're starting to see him disappear more and more often. I don't think he's physically up to the job. I think his mental health is going. We're already seeing that he's got that weird action going on the back of his palms and on the back of his hands. And absolutely 0% of the population believes that it's from vigorous and frequent handshaking. All right. I don't know how dumb you think we are, Caroline Levitt, but we're not that effing dumb. Okay. Stop treating us like we're stupid, because we're not. Even MAGA's not stupid. They may accept the explanation because it's easier than facing what's really going on, but don't expect us to be falling for that crap. All right. We have so many retired nurses and people that worked in the medical industry in our comments. Every single time we do a Trump health reading, I'm getting all sorts of feedback as to what he's suffering from. And I expect to see a lot of that in this reading, because I think it's Bell's palsy. And once again, I believe it's a viral infection. It's not fatal. It's temporary, but it's concerning, So let's come down. How is mainstream media going to handle this? Are they going to make an issue out of this, or are they going to give him another pass? Hierophant, he's the leader of our government. We'll let him control the messaging. Okay, I don't think I need to read any more on this. Whoops, sorry. My little sticky, got to cover up the bits. Energy underneath it. Hey, we're chained to this president. He's bringing in ratings and money, so we're going to toe the party line. In the past, King of Cups, he's been, this is you need to rest and control yourself. But since we're talking about the media in the past, they've probably noticed that his health has been going and that he's fighting a losing battle. But the overarching energy is he's making us money. He's making us happy. Especially if you're Fox News and Fox Entertainment, you are getting everything you want out of this. Lesson to be learned is you've got a choice. Accurate reporting or go for the ratings and go for the money. Outcome. Magician. Trying to manifest your own, basically your own solution or your own ending on this. I guess what I'm going to take from this is once Trump starts losing that magic, they'll jettison him. That's the choice. Right now, they're choosing to stick with him and choosing to let him put the message out there. I mean, the Page of Cups is about a new message or creative messaging, but it's basically any messaging that's coming out is coming from the White House, and the corporate media is just going along with it. So don't expect anything different in this case. Alrighty. There was a couple folks in the comments that were seeing some setbacks for dear leader coming up around the solstice here, specifically the middle of September. But how are things looking for our president health-wise, mental or physical health? Let's see, mental health on one side and physical health on the other side as September draws to a conclusion. So it's currently September 11th. So there's 3 weeks or so to go. Okay. Mental health, physical health. How's his mental health looking? He's trying to be strong. Take your medicine, and you'll be strong. But you're having to defend against attacks, actions being taken against your mental health. You've got actions that are going to impact you. You need to take actions and think about your future, but your hands are tied. You're stuck. So to me, is mental health wise, there, the strength card is the foundation. You need to, in order to keep strong, you got to keep defending, take your defensive actions here. But to me, the overall feeling I'm getting on this is take your meds and we'll hold on as long as we can. Physical health. There's your Ten of Wands, the big burden. The King of Swords, truth. You're 79 years old. You're just not physically able to do as much as you were when you were 50. Queen of Swords. And not only physically, but emotionally, you can't do what you were able to do in the past. You just have to come to the realization and recognize it. Emperor. It's time to face the truth. These are all like cold, hard facts. This is your Joe Friday cards. Just the facts, ma'am. Your physical health, it's becoming a burden. You got to face the facts. You're getting old. And you can try and justify it all you want, but you brought this on yourself. And you're now an old dictator. Okay, so let's look at the cards underneath. Okay, so underneath for his emotional health, or his mental health, you've got the Lover's cards. It's about relationships. It's about trying to keep the love alive. And his physical health, it's the Empress. The Empress is all about fertility. Ew, no, let's not go there. That would be a Laura Luma card. But it's more about taking care of yourself. So I'll leave it at that. It's more of the same. I just have a feeling it's don't worry about the Bell's palsy or whatever his face droop is whatever's causing his face droop. It's the mental health that's going to go completely first. So for September, it looks like he's okay. Unless I'm completely misinterpreting what those swords cards are. If there's another pew pew type incident, I may have completely misread what those swords cards are. I'm just assuming that, that's not something that's going to happen. But, you know what happens when you assume, right? Okay, alrighty. Do I have anything else on this? That's enough. We'll just make a nice short one. I'll probably have 2 videos come out today. This will be the one that comes out at midnight, and then I'll have a nice easy read come out around noon, and then Dave and I will be recording this weekend, so we'll have a whole fresh batch of videos for you. So look for 2 today on Saturday. I put out 2 on Friday, or at least I've currently scheduled 2 to come out on Friday, unless something big happens, in which case plans change, right? These 2 videos, Dave and I recorded one of them last weekend, and we keep delaying it because other stuff keeps coming up. And I'm sure by the time you see it, you're going to have absolutely zero interest in it because it's just like, it'll be one of those 3,500 views because there's so much more interesting things happening. But, we took the time to read on it, and maybe some of you will be interested in it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Dave and I truly appreciate it. I can finally give some shout outs. The last couple of readings have been so somber that it just didn't feel right to give shout outs. So today we're going to give some shout outs. So first I want to thank Luana Bailey. Hi, Luana, who's made yet another thoughtful contribution to the channel. Luana's been a frequent contributor, and Dave and I totally appreciate you for that. And thank you for all the money. 10 of Pentacles, yes, keep it coming. All right. Who else? Um, let's see. Oh, Kate Sinclair. Hi, Kate Sinclair. Kate says, I never had my name called out on a romper room. Kate, that is a big club, and Dave and I are also members of that club, and so is not David. So we're going to give you a card, King of Swords. We have our truth. You know what? That magic mirror wasn't really magic. It was just a mirror with a hole in it. So don't worry about it. This this is a better shout out anyways. Crystal Weatherby. Hi, Crystal. Hope you're doing good. Crystal made a very kind contribution to the channel. Dave and I totally appreciate that. The moon card, we just don't know the mystery of where that money came from. Crystal, don't tell us. We just don't want to know. All right. And let's see, do I have any more? Yes, and Luana Bailey again. Hey, Luana, 2 donations. Thanks so much. So we've got the 2 of Pentacles. Yes, she gave it to us twice. I guess one for each twin, although since Dave's not here, he doesn't need to know about that. We'll just keep it our little secret. So thank you so much, Luana. I appreciate it. Dave can't appreciate it because he doesn't know anything about it. Hey, I've got a throwback photo. See if I can share it with you. This is a picture of me and my buddy John. I've known John since kindergarten. We had the same kindergarten class, and he sent me this picture. I'm probably about 30 years old. I think there's a date on it. Hold on a second. Oh, it's 1999. It's Thanksgiving of 1999. So oh, this must have been up. Looks like it's up in Tahoe. So I was 34 years old in this picture. Let's see. So there's me and John. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm getting all twitchy. Yeah, you think I'm tan now? You should see me back then. That's when I was swimming at noon all the time. 34 years old, 168 pounds, 6-pack abs. Good times. I was single then too, folks. Oh, well, look at me now. Anyways, I hope you're all having a great day. A secret card for the rest of us. Oh, I'm not doing that one. I already did that one. I was just taking them off the top, so let me just... here we go. Next card. Secret card for the rest of us. The Justice card. You know what? Live your life justly. Do things right. Don't let anger and don't let dark vibrations bring you down. At the end of the day, everything is going according to plan. Everything is perfect. Everything is going to work out. Take a deep breath. We're going to get through this, and we're going to get through it together, and we're going to get to the other side, and we're going to be so thankful that it's behind us and that the future looks bright and happy for us. So hope you're all having a great day. Take care, folks. Bye.